You know, the way you live in a house and the way you're not is totally different. So I'm going on a lot of listing presentations here in the last week, and the same housekeeping issues come up over and over and over again. A lot of you home sellers, you're not gonna like what I have to say, but you're living in your house and you just don't even see what it's like and what's going on. It's like it just doesn't exist. But buyers are going to notice all these things that you're not paying attention to. So if you're selling a home, I highly suggest that you address some of these issues now, especially if you're going to be considering putting your house on the market, get it marketed to get it sold. The one housekeeping thing that I see over and over and over again is that side load washing machine has all that mold and fungus and bacteria and crap and junk growing around the rim. You open up the door and boom, it hits you with that yucky, musty, odory smell, and that black funk just knocks you on your ass. Don't even let me tell you what the buyers are thinking. I don't like to see that smell. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know about it. That washing machine, you got to make sure it is scrubbed and cleaned and taken care of well. Those clothes are gone. It's yes, please make sure you take care of that. I don't want to deal with it. None of the buyers do too. Problem because that smell, and your buyers sometimes ask for the washer and dryer to what's called convey or stay with the home. And if it is yucky and moldy and disgusting, what else are they gonna think? Oh my gosh, there's mold maybe in the rest of the house. There could be spores all throughout the air and diffusion and everything else. So we want to clean, whether you use bleach or one of those disinfectant towels you put in there, something that's going to clean the washing machine thoroughly. I highly suggest that you get it dealt with way before you even look to put it on the marketplace. So make sure you do it. Side load washing machines with the top load. And I use, if you want to switch it out and do it, that's even better. So, oh my gosh, make sure you put in a good washing machine if you want to get it done correctly. It's just frustrating to be dealing with this over and over and over again. You know, there's so many different brands out there, so many great opportunities you can do it. Get a top loader and not worry about that front loader. That way you don't have to worry about all this garbage and crap, and you move forward and not have to worry about what's going on when the buyer walks in and takes a look at your laundry room. So the second thing that we're going to look at for cleaning the grout, around the areas on the floors. When you have grout in the tile work on the floors or the backsplash of your kitchen, get them clean. Also windows. No, I don't want you to do that. I want you to spend more time and energy cleaning the windows inside and outside. Buyers can just buy it as is. No. First of all, you want to clean the windows because they are dirty. You know that, they know that, and the inspector's gonna call it out. Why go through the issues? Get them clean so that it's going to save you time, energy, and money in the long run. Also, a lot of you had dead flies in the window sills. And I've had a lot of buyers freak out and go, ew, these people are dirty and disgusting and gross, and they actually live here. They have dead flies and the window sills. Trust me, we all do. However, when you're selling your house, get rid of the stupid flies. Take a vacuum cleaner, get over it real quickly, take it, clean it up. I guarantee you have daddy long legs or other spiders in the corners of the areas that you're not even paying attention to. And you want to get rid of them all. These spider webs as well. And especially those garages. They are I guarantee you there's a dozen in your garage right now lurking in the corners. So since you're talking about critters, let's get rid of them all. Get rid of all the traps. Okay, those animals, torture devices, those things and insects, one like the fly zapper and the other the mosquito catcher, and just the traps. Let's get rid of them. Don't have anyone see that they're there. Move them out of the way. Clean it up. Clean. Because you know what? Your buyers are going to do it. They're going to see it, and they're going to get this weird sense that maybe there's an infestation of something else going on around here, that there's maintenance issues that I should know more about because I saw this, that, or the other. Clean it up. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. It's going to come up on an inspection anyway if they do find it. So the biggest thing is to make sure none of these things are out there so the buyers don't have any red flags and get an alarm of maybe what could be or not going on with the maintenance of the house. And of course, if you have any dead rodents, especially in the traps, they're going to give off that odor. They're going to, get more alarming and everything else. Just get rid of them altogether. They're not coming back and everything else, and so just do it, please. Number 3, the refrigerator phenomenon is going where homeowners will open up that refrigerator and all the prudent smells come out. They don't smell it, okay, people? When we open up our refrigerators, we need to make sure it smells good, but there's no smell at all. You're probably thinking, well, they shouldn't be looking at our refrigerators anyway. Well, a lot of you have those built in, at least in our area here, the upper echelon to the customary refrigerators. They're going to open it up to see, what it actually looks like, how deep it is, what type of storage there are, where the ice maker is, the water filtration system is, because these refrigerators they want to know what's going on with it. And I guarantee you that smell and odor is going to turn them off. So, if you're able to and you find out where your manual is, keep it along with the refrigerators. People are able to see what type of refrigerator it is and what's going to convey, especially the ones that are built in, and make sure it's clean and not disgusting. So when it shows up, buyers think, this looks good, I like it, it's going to stay, it's going to be clean, and that nothing else has been neglected throughout here, the kitchen, or the rest of the home. Clean, clean, clean. All right, since we're already talking about the kitchen, let's also look at those dishwashers. I'm telling you, a lot of you do not do this, and that is take all the racks out of the dishwasher, go find the drain, and start cleaning out around the drain. Yes, at the bottom of it in the back corner. You're going to gag because it is nasty. You're going to find things that you didn't know that were there, especially people who've been in the house 10, 15, 20 years. Get rid of all the food, the debris, and everything else because it is a nasty smell. And of course, you want to make sure that the home buyers don't find it first. So make sure, clean it out. So, and if worst case scenario, your dishwasher is really old and on the frinks, get rid of it, get a new one. It's well worth the time, energy, and money. If you're selling a house that's over $800,000, $1 million, $2 million, get it done correctly. The same goes for the garbage disposal. That thing is nasty. And when it's not working properly, you hear the loud noises, things are going on with it, and it just reeks. Easiest thing to do if you want not to replace it, ice cubes, lemon peels, and some baking soda in there, grind it up a couple different times, make sure you get that smell out. Next one is microwave and ovens. And the cooktops, people, the cleaner it is, the better it's gonna look, the better it looks, easier people are gonna feel, the easier they can feel, the better their opportunity they're gonna write up an offer to buy your house. Especially the microwave. So many people get stuff, boom, it exploded. It's splattered all over the place. Clean it, clean it, clean it. Make sure it is clean, top, bottom, left, and right, any way you possibly can, especially when you're going to go sell your house, because this leads me up to the worst offender of them all. So you're thinking about relocating to Charlotte, North Carolina? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research, and I've linked it down below. From top employers, the best hospitals, and a boatload of other things that you need to know before making the move here to Charlotte. The best part is that its guide is 100% free. That's right, you heard me, you're right, 100% free. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. Hope that helps. Look forward to talking to you soon. And that is barbecue. You open up the barbecue and the grill is like burnt with blood guts all over the place. So if the barbecue is staying with the house and one especially like the built-ins, please make sure it's professionally cleaned. You're not going to be able to do it. You're not going to spend the hours on it. Hire someone, come in, do it for $100, $200. They're going to make it look spotless, make it look like it was brand new. They're going to spend the time, the energy, the effort to clean the barbecue grill so it is spotless. So when people look into your beautiful backyard and understand this is a well-maintained house, the barbecue grill is spotless, and they'll be like, wow, not only does the inside look great, the outside looks great. I can spend the time, energy, effort enjoying my house and enjoying the freedom and relaxation we have in the backyard. Don't take it lightly. These are things that need to be taken care of to make sure it's done. So, make sure the grill works correctly, that the igniter works, all the flames come on, and that there's nothing broken inside of it, because people care about these things. Biggest pet peeve is not the top one, but one of my biggest ones, and I've actually, talked about it several times before in other videos because it drives me crazy, and that is light switches. You're right. Walking through a house and you see these grimy, caked on dirt light switches, and they've been there for years. They're color faded. They're disgusting. No one wants to touch a light switch, the buyer especially, when it is just so dirty, to make sure that the light switches are. Get a pad out, scrub it down, make sure that the garage door buttons work, that there's not caked on gunk all throughout, that there's no black streaks, there's no mud, there's no nothing. It all goes. Walk around, go from wall to wall, and make sure that every light switch is crisp and clean. Look at it like the lens of a buyer, that a kid is walking through the house for the first time and the kid's like, ooh, that looks clean. Ooh, that looks nice and neat. Versus the kid walks in and looks and goes, ooh, mommy, what's wrong with that one? You don't want to see all that crap that's been all over the walls, the light switches, that's been turned on and off by dirty hands over the years, and that is just nasty. It's easy to clean or very inexpensive to replace. So go out and make sure you look at every single light switch, that they are clean and they all are the same color throughout the entire house. Please, please, please. Now let's go on to the bathroom, especially those dank toilet lids. Folks, we got to put our toilet lids down. And I just can't even tell you how many people leave their toilet lids up in photos. So if you're selling your house and you're going to put all our toilet lids down, and the bathrooms are probably, one of those top areas that need to be cleaned and tidied, and a lot of you have those big plungers that sit by the side of the toilet, don't leave them. So you only leave things on the side of the toilet for convenience reasons, and more than likely that plunger has been used on a consistent basis, or you would not have it sitting there. What's the purpose of it? Not to get it sold. People think and look at it, that's disgusting, it's gross, what's going on with it? Take those and get rid of them. Hide them. Put them somewhere where they're not going to be found. Bathroom people want to be a walk-in, look at it being clean and pristine and scrubbed down. It looks nice, it smells well, that they don't have to worry about what's going on. Why was this over here? Is there something wrong with the plumbing? Make sure you're cleaning it. Make sure that the rims, the inside, the outside, the handles of the toilet are clean so it looks spotless. Okay, so that's all that we're going to go on this disgusting side. So when people come to see your home, you have it on the market, marketed properly, want these things displayed, especially the little rug like right below the toilet. Like, why do you need a rug right below the toilet? To catch exactly what? And so it's another disgusting thing that we want to remove during our showing of the house. So when you're selling your home, like I said, it's a lot different than when you live in the home, because you live in it the way you want to, but we're selling it to the masses. People don't want to look at those sort of things while the house is being sold.
Now for the question of the day. For those of you who are thinking of moving to the Charlotte area, where are you moving from? And what's the main reason why you are leaving? Is it banking or is it manufacturing? Make sure to leave your answer in the comments below. I want to hear what you have to say. Also, if you have any questions or thoughts, you can leave those comments down below, or even text or call or email me or my team. My information should pop up on the screen.
Now, Kleenex boxes, a lot of you have, tissues laying around all over the house. I don't know why we have those out there. We do very naughty things with tissue boxes. We blow our noses in them, we pick up gooey things, and then the buyers come in and like, why are there so many tissue boxes everywhere in this person's house? Are they chronically sick? Do they have COVID? I mean, I'm sort of just joking, but they're kind of wondering what's going on. The psychological issues is they just take these tissue boxes, throw them under the counters, get them out of the way, put them somewhere where they're not going to be found. You don't need it, and if you do, you can always open the cabinet to get your tissue box and put it what you need to get done with it, and then put it back in and away. Same thing with toilet paper. I'm having the OCD moments. Just bear with me. Okay, toilet paper goes over, it doesn't go under. You don't pull the toilet paper underneath. Here, for those of you that don't know, so we're just gonna give you a little OCD, Mark style, and a little lesson, and you can always do something fancy by creating a bet. Okay, I can't really do that single-handedly, but get the gist. It kind of looks kind of fancy. You don't have to do this. I'm just giving you a little bit of help. You know, do a couple different things to make it inviting, and that if someone comes in, they can see what's going on with the toilets. You know, being one of the top agents here in the Charlotte, North Carolina region, these are the things that I see and understand, because this is what the buyers relate with me as we're walking through these incredible homes here in Charlotte. They understand what they're looking for. They understand that this is what's going to get the house marketed, get it sold, so they can see what's going on. If you do like this, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel. You know, my name's Mark Weinberg. I've gotten a bunch of different subscribers. I've helped out clients just like you who've watched this video to understand what we can do to help you get the top dollar for your house when it gets marketed. So let's move forward and get into closets. Okay, your closets smell. They smell really bad because you have dingy old shoes that have been in there. You have worn out boots. You have things that have been in your closet, God knows how long, and dirty laundry. And it's just been generating some additional smells day in, day out, week in, week out, year in, year out. And it just, no, get it down to very bare minimum. Put stuff in storage bins, put stuff in suitcases. Get it so that the closet is not so lived in, that is very few little things, that it's open and airy and fresh and smells good, so that people, when they're coming through, notice that this is, wow, I can see where I can put all my stuff, not yours. Because they're looking at your house, going through the closets and understanding, what does the organizational system look like in your room? And does the smell and mustiness coming from there turn them on or turn them off? And make them feel like, hey, this is a home that I like, that I can move into because it feels homey for me. Make sure that the rooms are ventilated. They're fresh, clean, and have a nice aroma that's inviting, not one that's distracting. You know, especially in your kids, children, teenagers, they have stuff that are just unbelievable. And don't get me started on teenage boys. They have a different odor for their rooms than anything else occurs. I mean, they probably haven't changed the bed sheets in 2-3 months. Make sure that everything is fresh, clean, changed out, linens are done. You know, make sure, you know, sometimes maybe open up the windows and get some fresh air rolling through there now and again, depending on what time of the year it is, to make sure the house smells at its best.
Hey guys, it's Mark Weinberg. As much as I love making these videos, there's one thing I love more, and that's helping families and people from all over the US make the move here to Charlotte, North Carolina. I've helped countless families make the move. So whether you're coming over next week, next month, or even next year, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm your guide. Let me show you why. My contact information is right here and linked in the description in case you missed the on-screen pop-up. I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to Charlotte.
Next, light bulbs. Yes, make sure all the light bulbs are working. Oh, it's not a big deal? No, it is a big deal. All light bulbs need to be working, number one. Number two, make sure there's no bugs in any of the light fixtures. No one wants to turn on the light and see a bunch of black spots or things even moving around. No. Number three, make sure all the bulbs in that room are identical. Don't have a white one, a yellow one, and a yellow one, or a yellow, a white, and a off-white. All of them need to be the same color, same type in that room. Now, from room to room, that's one thing, but make sure they're all the same, especially in your dining rooms, the chandeliers and the light fixtures with the bulbs in it. Make sure they're all working. Make sure they're all the same color. Please, please, please. Soft white is a lot better than bright white because, you know, it's going to just distort everything and make things feel yucky. A lot of you have fake and real plants on your property. We highly suggest you dust them. Yes, you're going to be surprised how much dust is gathered on the plants. And once you clean them, you're going to polish them with a leaf shine, you know, that makes sure that it starts to look really, really good. You know, there's a lot of other manufacturers, products out there to help you with the shine and shimmer of the leaves to make sure that they look the best they can. And if you have fake ivy, I highly suggest that you take it down, throw it away, because it usually have them up so high on the countertops and on top of the kitchen cabinets, and you have them on top of the big display cases, like they're dusty and gringy and dirty. They're gross and they're not trending anymore, and it's dating your house, and it's time to just get rid of it. The only reason why I'm putting these in YouTube is because I had a client this week, and I don't want them to think that I'm only picking on them directly. I'm telling you, as a whole universe, ivy, the fake ivy, especially the dusty old fake ones, need to go bye-bye. It's seen its days, it's done and gone away. Your baseboards also need to be cleaned. Guarantee if you haven't cleaned them in 3, 4, 5 years, probably at least an inch, maybe inch and a half of dust sitting along those baseboards, and it is just gross and nasty. Your buyers are going to notice it, and almost forget to mention the shower curtains. A lot of them are moldy, and you can try to get rid of those things with a little bit of bleach or whatever. No, best way is throw them away, get a new one. Thank you so much for watching this video, and of course, please smash and subscribe if you got any benefits from it at all. Thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Mark Weinberg. I'm your local realtor here in the Charlotte, North Carolina region, helping with North and South Carolina. Hope you have a good one. Looking forward to catching up with you soon. Next, talk to you later. Bye.